Take two, my sound is now on. So hello again guys, welcome to the channel. As you've probably seen from my video title, today is new lens day. I can kick the light. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to open the lens and give you guys an insight as to what ordering from this company is like, as I know I was interested and I thought some of you guys maybe too. Let's do this. But first I need a table. So guys, as I don't have a table, this like chest to drawer things is gonna have to do, and hopefully I'm in focus right now, because I didn't check that. 2 seconds. That's definitely not me. Focus, you fuck. So guys, I've tried, hopefully it's in focus right here. And this is the box I received when I ordered from mpb.com. MPB, for those of you who don't know, I think they're an all second-hand retailer of photography goods. That's my main reason for opening this, because I know I myself and a lot of other people might be a bit sceptical about ordering second-hand, but the other half of me, I'm quite eco-friendly, or at least I try to be, and second-hand goods are a good way of doing that. So not only save yourself some cash, but hopefully help the environment out. However, with technology, you obviously have risks in terms of quality and guarantees and things like that. That for one is what put me off a retailer like eBay or something like Gumtree, where you don't get any warranty. The one thing that drew me to MPB was you get a 6-month warranty. You can extend that if you want. I didn't do, on the basis that if something was going to go wrong with it, I would hope it'd go wrong in the first few months. Yes, it can go wrong longer than that, but I was trying to save a bit of cash, hence buying second hand. So I ordered the Canon 7200 2.82 and I got it for a pretty good price. Hopefully the quality holds up. It said like new on the description online. So I've never ordered from them before. This isn't sponsored in any way by them, so who knows what we're going to get inside. But hopefully if everything is good, it will encourage other people to not be wasteful and to use second-hand retailers in the future. In addition to getting this, I part X an old lens of mine, a 90-300 Canon lens, which I got when I got my 550D years ago. You're probably not getting anywhere near as much as if you sold it yourself on something like eBay, but hopefully you get a lot less hassle, you avoid the shipping, and you can put it directly towards your next product like I did. Let me get some scissors though, and we'll dive into this box. Before we do that though, it's probably sensible to show you what it arrives in. Obviously I've ordered a 70-200, it's quite a big lens, not massive, so this box looks like it's going to be fairly in excess of what's in there. Came through DPD, my old lens went back with DPD, a UK delivery service, not sure if they're worldwide. Great, to be fair, they said they'd deliver it at a certain time, they did, it came to me exactly when they said it would, got texts and emails to say so. Same with the collection of my previous lens, can't complain at all about them. It was all free shipping and free pickup on both my lenses, even though the one I sent back was pretty low in value, so that's all good news. One thing I do want to draw attention to, however, is this right here, which you probably can't see from there. So I'll get a little closer. So you can see it really is quite a big dent, not necessarily the sort of thing you want on a package which contains something fragile. So it's clearly taken a hit, being thrown around. I don't know, it doesn't fill me with confidence. I wouldn't necessarily be pointing the finger at MPB for that. It may have been, who knows, it could have happened anywhere on the delivery line, but it's not a good start. Anyway, let's dive inside. As long as the contents inside are okay, I'm not too bothered. Snippity, snippity, snip, snip. We is in. Invoice, box, packed to the top with packaging, which is what you'd hope. There's literally only no to very little movement of anything inside there, so I'm quite happy with that. Ditch there. More on the side. All around it. So pretty good news in there. Really well packaged actually. So I would hope from, aside from the fact that you don't obviously want to throw lenses around because of the elements and shock them about, I'd be hopeful this little thing didn't do too much damage, if any. Well, I'm hoping it did none, obviously. But let's see what we got. Then this is then packaged in even more packaging. And then we have it. The box, you can see, has seen better days, I guess. It's certainly, you can tell it's not brand new. But the fact it comes with backed box at all is good, I suppose, on second-hand gear. It's in alright condition. I mean, it's protecting it, it's doing its job still. Inside the box. see how many of the accessories that come with it. Got protector, looks like we got instructions too, which is quite good to get the original instructions with it. Got the protective case, which comes with the lens if you were to buy it new too. I'm not going to talk too much about the actual product, I should probably say. There's so many videos out there doing that already, and also the fact that I can't really do much testing with it as my body is filming this. But if there's demand for that, let me know in the comments below and I can always organise that at a later date. Then the big reveal. Dun, 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 dun. The lens itself. I'll obviously give this a full check over, given that it's like new. Just do a little one now on camera. It looks all good. Nothing on the glass elements. Everything's looking really good, I think. Can't even see any dust or anything like that, or any major dust should I say. So, everything looks to be intact. Like I say, I need to get it on there really to be checking this out properly. But providing it all works as I expect it to, yeah, I'd order from NPB again. I saved myself a good bit of money. I did a good thing for the environment, and it seems to be as described. They said like new. I can't notice anything obviously which suggests this has taken any dents. Everything's smooth on the focus ring and zoom. I can't see obviously any dust on the lenses when I check those. So yeah, I'd recommend it. So guys, I just want to interject before I finish the video off that I did open the lens up obviously after the film, and unfortunately it didn't actually work. The focusing was intermittently failing. It just wasn't even searching to try and find anything to focus on. Did a load of research online, couldn't find anything I was doing wrong, couldn't find that it was a generic and standard problem with the lens. So in NPB's defence, I went back to them that night explaining the problem. By the next day, we'd responded back and forth a handful of times, and by the day after that, they'd sent a courier to pick up the lens which I said was faulty, and then I believe they received it the day after that, and the same day they received my defective lens back, they sent me another one out, which, touch wood, appears to be working fine so far. So that kind of just emphasises why I wanted to use a company like NPB. I appreciate this kind of might seem sponsored now that I'm really stressing how good they were. You're gonna have to trust me in the fact that it isn't and wasn't. It does emphasise though why I wanted to use a brand to buy my second-hand stuff. Even if this lens went faulty now in the next month or so, I've got that 6-month warranty with them covering certain things. If it was on eBay, the seller could quite easily come back and say, well, it was fine when it left my door, it's your fault. I just thought it was important, given the fact the lens didn't work, to tell you guys that. It might sway you as to whether you want to buy second-hand, but also the fact the company did a really good and quick job of rectifying things. I think I've covered everything there. Like I say, I was trying to mainly focus on what you get when you order from a second-hand company like this. However, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to answer and help anybody with any queries. You'll probably see from my previous videos a bit of a mix of stuff on the channel with some sways towards photography, and if people want to see that, I'd be more than happy to do more. So please feel free to hit subscribe. You might like what I do in the future, and hey, if you don't, you can subscribe at a later date. Right now, I'm off to play with this. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you soon.